We are born in the dark. Embrace it. Embrace this blackout. Because, dear ones, we're almost home. You remember yourself within your consciousness. It's embedded within your DNA. You remember all your superpowers. Oh, they're coming back now. Remember that we're born in the dark. And as we come out of this blackout, we'll experience the return of the light of Christ. It's a beautiful time period. And I have a lot of energy updates to give to all of you. I know a lot of you are struggling. I was struggling. We're right now, as I'm leaving this transmission, we are over 52 hours. We're on day 2 of this blackout. We're living in a void right now. There's nothing. The Schumann Resonance, it's documented 24 hours a day. And for now, over 2 days, we are living in a void. There's nothing. And that's why you're feeling all these symptoms, but don't worry. We're going to recalibrate ourselves to the 432 hertz frequency. So if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important message. We are in the most important time period in the history of humanity right now. We have it right now, 2 days of this blackout. This is a tremendous, with a capital T, a tremendous timeline jump. So sit back, smash the like, take in the frequency. Stay hydrated at this time. You're remanifesting the timeline through your DNA and water. Oh, Kenny, yeah, the wackadoos are here, Kenny. It's good to see everyone. It's really a powerful time period. I really have a lot to share today. As we go through these massive glitches in reality, we're literally living in a glitch of reality right now. Some people, they don't care. They just go back to sleep. They go back to work. They send their children back to those satanic places. It's time to wake up. Oh yeah, the champ is here, Activated Peniel. I appreciate that. We have to move forward at this time. There's so much that we're all experiencing. It's my honor to share, my firsthand experience. I'm at ground zero right now. And, we're remanifesting the timeline. You might have, stumbled across this message. You're aware of the Lightworker mission. You're familiar with Dolores Cannon. And we're actually broadcasting a signature that is much greater than our surroundings. We're scattered around the grid. Where are you located in the world right now? Why don't you let us know in the chat? We're scattered everywhere. We're actually the organic grid. There's a satanic web out there. But, we are the organic grid. And we're actually, one is going to fall and the other one's just going to be there to catch humanity. I recently shared about that meme. You know about that meme? You see that meme? I'm sure you saw it. And it's like you on the edge of the cliff. And it's like God with the finger that's ready to flick you off. And then it says, also God. And then the hands catch you. So that's what a lot. Yeah, the memes are tremendous. So if you ever seen that meme with God flicking you off the cliff, that's what's happening right now. And you know, it's we're getting caught in divine timing. It's divine timing. So if you haven't done so already, please smash the like button. If it calls you, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. We have daily videos on this channel. We have 2-a-days on Friday. And I am very active on the community tab. If you want to participate in polls and look at the community tab, you have to be subscribed in order to get those notifications on your phone. This is the science of the event, the Great Solar Flash, and we are watching the Schumann Resonance. And as we sit back and we analyze the Schumann Resonance, it's the frequency of our world. And if by some reason you're brand new to this, the Schumann Resonance is a vertical current of electromagnetic energy that courses from the surface of the Earth up to the ionosphere, which is a dome of electrically charged particles that Nikola Tesla taught us about. We actually have broadcasted radio signal and television. I know television is digital today. If you remember, we're actually in September right now. Remember the Twin Towers? They had a massive antenna on top of the Twin Towers. A lot of TV back in the day was broadcast off of the antenna up to the ionosphere. And when during that ritual, remember that ritual and the towers came down, we lost all of our TV except for Channel 2, because Channel 2 is broadcast off of the Empire State Building. So that's a little bit of tidbits of knowledge for you if you didn't know about the antennas and the ionosphere. Annette Klein, thank you so much. If you find yourself on the edge of a cliff, God will either catch you when you fall or he will teach you how to fly. Yeah, we have to all learn how to fly. You know, maybe our DNA is being activated at this time. It's not just a spiritual wackadoo term. I know Kenny's in the group chat right now. It's not just a spiritual wackadoo term. We're actually activating our dormant DNA at this time. It's the Great Solar Flash, and 93% of the function of DNA is light and sound reception and transmission. If it calls you to join our group chats, we have group chats on Telegram and Discord, and I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon, where we have many live Zoom meetings, uncensored content. You could participate. And in this September, we have the gathering of many parents right now. We had a lot of parents share out. I've personally spoke to a few that I've worked with over the course of my journey. We're going to have them in our Zoom meetings going forward. And if you'd like to join our Patreon, the link is in the description. And we are now, as I'm leaving this transmission, over 52 hours. We're way into day 2. This is day 2 of the Schumann Resonance blackout. Are we going to go into day 3, the 3 days of darkness? That's actually the most important, 3 days of darkness. Some people are worried about, social media going down. They can't get their likes and their filtered pictures and stuff. But the actual 3 days of darkness, we're actually living in a void right now. That's why you're having massive ascension symptoms. If you're experiencing massive symptoms right now, why don't you raise your hand in the chat? Mady Narsi, thank you so much. Thoughts on ice baths? How often should you do them if you're working out every day? Love you, Michael. And to the family from Arizona. Love you, Arizona. Love you, Mady. So actually, personally, I don't like the cold, but I know it's good for you. And I naturally do it. Where I am in New York, the ocean is kind of cold. Sometimes I just take a dip into the ocean there. I'm like, woo! You get those T-Rex arms. You ever get the T-Rex arms when you go into the cold ocean? So that's what I actually do naturally. I don't actually make ice baths. I know it resonates with a lot of people. But yeah, the cold is good to help make your body alkaline. Wim Hof, if you're familiar with Wim Hof, he's the Iceman. Lynn Roberts, 777. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Lynn. We're going to keep going, Lynn. And yeah, we have to activate those those Christ codes today. We're in day 2 of this massive blackout, and we're actually experiencing the event. And, I shared about the quickening, and I know that people that have been on our channel have been experiencing the quickening. Yesterday, I really experienced the quickening. Yesterday, the day flew by. I had things to do, and all of a sudden, it was nighttime. I had no energy left. If you're experiencing the quickening in the past 24 hours, why don't you share in the chat? The quickening, the time, because linear time is fake. It's just the vibrational frequency. And they said for the elect, the days will be shortened. If you didn't realize this, we're actually in World War III, which is also known as the end times. We're going through the rapture, and half the population is disappearing. Where did everyone go? Where I am, there's more people than ever. It's called traffic. There's more traffic. I think it's part of the Matrix programming. But we're actually going through the quickening right now. I don't understand time either right now, Cheddar Biscuit. Time is glitching nonstop. I've witnessed the quickening myself. I love you too, activated pineal. Everyone should be activating their pineal. If you activate your pineal gland, you could actually realize that time, fake time, is speeding up. Marianne, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you so much, Marianne. I appreciate the support. So we can really see the glitches in our reality. It's interesting where we could look at the Schumann Resonance chart. We could see we're going through a blackout. We are now into day 2 of this blackout. And the time that we're actually perceiving is speeding up. Cosmic Dreams, thank you so much. And thank you for that cup of coffee. I appreciate you, Cosmic Dreams. I had coffee before. I'm drinking the water because we're in the blackout and I have to remanifest the timeline in water. And if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you should look on the channel page for quantum manifestation. And I'm actually practicing what I'm preaching. I'm not manifesting a Lamborghini like some of the fake people that you see out here. I'm actually manifesting the new earth for the people right now. Deborah Taylor. Thank you so much, Deborah. I appreciate you. Keep going. Appreciate the support. 888 Abundance. You have to stay hydrated at this time because your DNA is working overtime. I had tremendous fatigue yesterday, and I really didn't feel so good at the second half of the day. And I was kind of sprawled out on the couch. I was like kind of curled up in the fetal position for a few hours. It was very heavy to breathe because we're going through a lot of plasma upgrades and plasma energy right now. And, it is very uncomfortable. If you're experiencing this, I got a Me Too yesterday from Rebecca B. And if you were experiencing massive fatigue in the past 24 hours, remember, we're in day 2 of the Schumann Resonance blackout. You're actually feeling, picture like we have a frequency, and now there's a void. So our bodies, remember, homeostasis, human brain waves are connected to the Schumann resonance. So if there is a change in the Schumann resonance, it's going to change your physical body. Bay Area Believer, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Thank you for being here every single day. I love you. So we're experiencing this fatigue. We're experiencing these ascension symptoms. You might feel depressed. And again, when you feel this, it's so heavy to breathe. You're feeling like, oh, I can't really move on with my day. You're kind of sprawled out on the couch. Listen, I suffer from this as well. I say I got to get work done. I feel unproductive, but sometimes we need to just lay down a little bit. And we're the light within the blackout, Marcy. Got the light. We're the light in the darkness, but we're all born in the dark. Oh yeah. So smash the like button so that others can find this message. And before I continue, since we're talking about ascension symptoms, and I have the love bowl, Sky Heart, thank you so much, Sky Heart. Victory of the light, I appreciate you. Thank you for that. We're going to retune and recalibrate our energy right now. 432 hertz, it's God's frequency. It resonates with the Schumann. The Schumann resonance is not here right now. So we're going to give you the 432 hertz. Let's take a minute and mitigate the ascension symptoms. It's the love bowl. We're sending out the love frequencies, yeah. It's God's frequencies, yeah. You know, the universe was created with 9 core creative frequencies. And day after day, the people are tuned into static. Oh yeah. The universe was created with 9 core creator frequencies. But for some reason, mainstream music was tuned to the satanic 440 hertz frequency. We have to sit back and realize why. Why was it tuned? Why was it changed to 440 hertz frequency, which is mathematically furthest from any of the core creator frequencies? We have to ask this question because God is singing love songs in 432 hertz and the people are tuned into static. It's time to wake up now. Oh yeah. Are you up? Let me know in the chat. Are you up right now? Yesterday, I talked about how, doors are opening. Doors might have shut and slammed in your face. The doors were slammed in a lot of, first of all, in my face and my brothers and sisters' faces last year. We're almost a year from that point. And today is a very sad day for the world. A lot of children are going back to the building. They're going back to the box, Light Warriors. All the children are getting herded like cattle back to the building. Did you know that the person that designed prisons also designed schools? It's time to wake up now. It's time to wake up. Wipe the crud from your eyes. These are not the old school buildings. I know even my parents, they hear some of this, they don't understand. Remember the old school buildings? They had the nice, like you see them in the books and stuff. They don't look like these buildings. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on out there. Someone that I personally know on my journey, when I shared that, new opportunities, new projects will arrive. A person that I know just got a new job, and she was also unlawfully fired for not putting something that is unknown inside of her body. And she just got a new job just like that. So we're actually in the Schumann, and I said, wow, I said, I just talked about this and you got a new job during the Schumann Resonance blackout. Isn't that tremendous? And if you didn't know this, there are thousands upon thousands of people that unlawful, including myself, we were all unlawfully fired from our jobs last year, and people are falling into place. God, like right now, everything was supposed to start, and those hands of God actually caught her. I love you so much. I love you. See? I told you God was going to catch you. God could have gave her a little bit of extra time, but God actually caught her. Boom! God caught her and said, here's a new job for you. Here's a new job. Can you believe that? Isn't that tremendous? You love that, right, Kenny? Listen, we got to be authentic right now. We're in World War III. Yeah. So things are going to happen in the blackout. A new project, a new opportunities. Here we go. One door closed, another door opens. We're shifting timelines right now. When we go through the blackout, we're shifting the timeline. Before this month started, I shared with all of you a September to remember. This is right now the scientific evidence of the power of what we're going through this month. The sleepers, the people that are unawake, they might hear this say, but there's nothing going on. If you don't understand and overstand the importance of the Schumann resonance, it's connected to all life on Earth. All biological systems are connected to the Schumann resonance. Right now, this is one of the most important things. Maybe we'll go through 3 days of darkness. We are in day 2 of the Schumann resonance blackout right now. Oh yeah. So if you're learning something new, if you want others, if you want to raise awareness about the Schumann resonance, please smash the like button and take the time to share this video link. You could continue to watch and actually share the link out. We want to get as many people in the live stream as possible because it causes a wave, right? We're, like Dolores Cannon said, we're the waves of volunteers. And wave after wave, like over the past 4 years, I've been sharing about the Schumann resonance, right? I shared like that crazy scientist in Independence Day. They said, oh, it's a countdown. Everyone thought it was and it was true, right? So some people, they don't believe in the solar flash. And that's okay, but this is the time period that we're all in. We're the waves of volunteers, and our physical vessel is actually emitting a field that is actually causing glitches in the matrix right now. Stay hydrated. You see Mike's drinking his water right now. Oh yeah, so it's very possible, Pamela. I did a full video on what are the 2 possible 3 days of darkness. It's on the channel page. I don't want to spend the whole video. Tomorrow, if we're in 3 days of darkness, we'll go back to that. Yeah, but today marks the first day of school. More and more parents are waking up. We shared in our Zoom meeting that there are new schools for indigo children. I'm getting sick and tired of satanic mocking about the indigo children. We have to all wake up about them. Oh, yeah. Ronnie, hopefully it was just a glitch that you're not. This isn't glitching, right? I got a 5x5 in the chat. We have clear connections right now. Clear connections. No, but the indigo children, they have to be respected. We have to respect our indigo children. And I'll be the voice for the voiceless. There are so many parents that are sick and tired. They say, why does my son or daughter have to take these pills to sit still in a classroom? We have to start asking the question. And there are schools out there that will, not partake in these rituals anymore. You know, what I've seen the last few days, today, if you're not familiar, right after Labor Day, everyone starts coming back. The teachers, everyone goes back into the offices. It's such a drastic change. There's so much trauma and tension. You know, the past few weeks, it was so beautiful here. I want to go here. I want to go there. You get in the car, you drive, you move around. Now it's all beeping and hot. You can't move anywhere. There's all this grinding and the blood pressure is rising. It's done on purpose. All of this nonsense, none of this should be going on right now. It should be quiet, right? Everyone should be home and safe or going to the places that they resonate with and not participating in these rituals that are going on. So, it's all for nothing, and now, in my personal life, and I'm leaving a legacy for all of you. I'm being the lighthouse for all of you. We might live in the vibration of fear, and we say, oh, we have to go with the system, but I have to give up my freedom to be in the system. I would have a salary in the system. You could have a salary in the system. You could get a paycheck every 2 weeks, guaranteed. You could have health insurance guaranteed, and now you lose everything. Now I have to put my faith in God, but guess what? I don't have to answer, or people don't have to answer to things that go against their soul, that go against their core beliefs. That's what's important in the end days. This is the end. This is an extraction. Extraction is happening right now. It's over. This is last call right now. This ain't going to continue anymore. This is Earth School now. The Matrix has collapsed. Dolores Cannon said this is Earth School. So, in the past, and it's a different lifestyle, but, you'd work, Monday to Friday, but you have to report to these buildings, right? Did you know this? I knew so many of my former coworkers that passed away. One passed away while she was still employed and going to the building. I know so many people over the past 17 years that passed away from that building. We have to think of our physical, mental, and spiritual health. What is going on? It's very scary. So instead of being on that, oh, you're late to work, you're not where you got to work today, you got to do this, you have to increase your data. You human, you human, you need to increase your data of your bottom third. Yes, your bottom third. And if you would like to learn more about this, we talked into detail in our Zoom meetings. We have to wake up to what's going on right now. So, in this new earth, everything is different. We have to think differently. It's not a 9 to 5. Remember the 9 to 5 job? You have the 9 to 5 job. But now I have a vocation. And I'm kind of like Head and Shoulders. I'm like Head and Shoulders. They're going to call me Head and Shoulders. You ever see the Head and Shoulders commercial with Troy Polamalu? You know Head and Shoulders? Never not working. They're going to call me Head and Shoulders. Never not working. That's me. I'm like Troy Polamalu, who's working at all these different places. Never not working. It doesn't matter where I am. I'm never not working. I'm just like Head and Shoulders now. Yeah. Hope you enjoy that one. Yeah, I'm never not working. If you have no clue, you should look up Troy Polamalu and Head and Shoulders. Tremendous commercial. Never not working. That's me now. But guess what? I don't mind it. It's my vocation. People might say, "Oh, well, you gotta go in the Matrix, and you have to have safety and security." Yes. Never not working. When you are living your life authentically, your soul, you have to have, like I told you this, right? I'm in alignment, and I dream about these live streams, the videos I'm going to create. Never not working. Write it in the chat. Never not working. I'm like, Troy. What up, Troy? Maybe Troy's watching the video. He's never not working. He's everywhere. He was giving Pat a hard time in those commercials, right? But it's true, though. We're never not working right now, because this is an extraction right now. Hashtag pull them out. This is an extraction event. We some of you know about the firmament. You know about the ionosphere. Everything, the illusion, the dome, whatever you want. It's all coming down. The consciousness. There's like a little dome around your consciousness. It's called the Matrix. Your reality was dictated by a collection of subconscious programs. The Matrix documentary was telling you the truth. You're in a prison that you cannot see, taste, or touch. A prison of the mind. Yeah. You have no idea. See? And everything's going crazy now. The Matrix is back in full form. And, it's just siphoning the energy away. And there's so much, everything's got to be calmed down. Yeah, pull them out. So, think about this. We're 52 hours plus. We're way into day 2 now of the Schumann Resonance blackout. This is going to be such a massive timeline shift right now. And all the guardians of the, you know about the guardians of the galaxy? All the guardians are looking down, right? The looking glass is looking down, right? They're seeing what's going on. And we are timeline in process. You know, we're resetting the timeline. Remember that spinning wheel, you know? It's processing, timeline processing. That's what's literally going on right now. Timeline processing. It's the Schumann Resonance. So we are living in the days of the rapture. And this was biblically shown to us. We actually see it in movies. Did you watch Infinity War? Right? And on our channel, you know, we talk about Marvel superheroes because it helps us understand and overstand what we're going through in the life. And Thanos snapped his fingers and half the population disappeared in a flash. And they were teaching us in these movies, they were showing us, they have to show us what's really going on. And the bell tones, right? Nobody knows, but all we can know is who we are in our sacred heart. And I shared this with you. You have to feel your way through the end days. Some people, they see a person, they might not like them. Some people, they might like them. Who resonates with you? Who doesn't resonate with you? I don't know the answers. All I can do is be myself. And if you don't like me, I really don't give a shift. You remember that one, Light Warriors? If you did not watch The Art of Not Giving a Shift, you have to master this art right now, you know? Because that's how you perform. Aren't I performing at my finest right now? You need to perform at your finest in inopportune conditions. The will beats the skill. The will beats the skill. You might have friends and family. They give you the satanic mocking. Oh, the Schumann Resonance. You're a spiritual wackadoo. Who cares? You have to master the art of not giving a shift because we're shifting to a new earth, right? Yeah, it's the will beats the skill, Light Warriors, yeah. And, yeah, you have to work on it, Patricia. The ding ding. The will beats the skill. Angel Wings is a wackadoo. Mr. Anderson. Yes, Mr. Anderson. So one more time, and please continue to smash the like button. This is a Schumann Resonance mega blackout. We are in day 2 of this blackout, the timeline reset. Let's take a moment. Oh yeah. You got to fine tune yourself and you make it through this this blackout. So we're actually all born in the dark. A diamond is formed under great pressure. And we have to harness the will beats the skill. You know, it really is, when they teach you all these lessons biblically, it's like David versus Goliath right now. And we just keep going. And that's what you have to focus on. You have to focus on that energy of just keep going and not turning back and not giving in and keep moving forward. The DNA is unlocking as we speak right now, and the timeline is recalibrating right now. And again, everyone has free will to, believe what they want to believe. And if a person doesn't want to hear about the Schumann resonance, we have to really understand this. And please smash the like button. And this is the most important part of the message. All biological systems are influenced by the Schumann resonance. And right now, there is no Schumann resonance. We are in a void, and creation is done in the void. And that's why this is a very important moment in the history of humanity right now. We are in day 2 of the blackout. Will we go for 3 days of darkness? Who knows? We will have this opportunity to catapult, timeline, jump. We're jumping timelines right now. But we only do this through free will. And the collective has to do this. It's not going to be done for us. You have to have the inexhaustible belief that it's happening, fellas. It's happening, light warriors. It's happening, indigos. It's for all the people, right? So, you really, oh, look at that, 444. Keep smashing the like button. We're going to make it, light warriors. We're going to make it. And, it's really important, focusing that, doors can open, doors can close during the blackout. Really focus on these things. God can catch us. God could slam the door right now. Boom, there it goes. But because it's not your path, sudden changes, it's time to fix the problems. That's what this reset is all about. Where you ever have problems on your computer, your video game, you press the reset button. And that's God is pressing the reset button. This society, this reality can no longer exist the way it's going right now. It's time to press the reset button. And now we're going to see things are going to start to flow. A lot of us felt this way. You felt like you're sitting around. Is that you? Share in the chat if this is you. You feel like, oh, nothing's moving. You're just sitting around. You could see, oh, this has to happen, and this could happen, and everything is kind of stagnant. We've been in a lot of stagnant energy, but now we all have to focus that everything, the gates are opening, the floodgates are opening. Picture these, so many people are having dreams of tsunamis. I personally I did a full video on it. If you'd like to check out the channel page, had a dream of massive explosions. And these are just energy themes. There's going to be a massive explosion. Could be an explosion of consciousness. There's a massive tidal wave that's coming. But it's not these things of destruction. It could be a tidal wave of the solar flash, of light energy coming in. That's going to activate your DNA. And all of a sudden, you have all of these new powers. The powers don't have to be, flying around. Super strength, right? But it could be super consciousness and manifestation, which we're all doing. We're all creators. And collectively, that's what we all have to focus on, is creating this new earth and being the change that we want to see in the world at this time. This is free will. It's happening right now. And you have to focus like a laser beam on creating your new life. And if we all do that, we have 72,000 people here, and we're creating a massive ripple. The ripples are coming. And when 72,000 people focus their attention on the new earth, focus like a laser beam, 72,000 people, it's a tremendous change. We're going through the quickening right now. The days will be shortened for the elect. You have to focus. If you need to rest, rest. but you're creating, and you have to create right now. When we come out of the blackout, we'll all be on the new earth timeline. And so it is. I hope you appreciate this update. This really is an important time period. The greatest support of all is please sharing this video link on all platforms. Share it with a friend. Say, why don't you subscribe to this channel? You're going through this spiritual awakening right now. Why don't you check this out? We have a whole family and community here. I'm very grateful for all the support at this time. The link is pinned above. If you'd like to be part of our group chats, we have group chats on Telegram and Discord. I'm very grateful for all the support on Patreon. And we're going to continue to have our live Zoom meetings. We're going to continue to flood the Zoom meetings with our parents. Got to have our parents. It's a very important time period right now. And that's what we all have to be focused on. We have to be focused on vibrational synchronization. Remember that crazy guy that was out on the ocean? Almost 4 years ago, that video was. Vibrational synchronization. What the heck's this guy talking about? Vibrational synchronization. I told you. And now it's happening right now. And we're causing these ripples. Are we causing the ripples in reality right now? Reality is bending. Rome is burning. Babylon is falling. Listen, there's all different types. You're really going to have to let the ego go at this time. People are questioning, why does this continue? Because the enemy is on the same page. However, there's many light workers out there. I'll point the finger, okay? And I know I'll be the voice. I know a lot of you know this too. They're busy focused on fighting each other instead of getting on the same page. This is a community of rainbow warriors. Are the rainbow warriors here? Let me know. And if you're sick and tired of maybe the false idols, maybe you're sick and tired of fake, what are they called? Spiritual gurus. Do you know that I uploaded my consciousness, you must do yoga. Oh, yeah, everything's going to be exposed in the end days. This is the authentic community. This is the authentic journey right now. We don't have to be perfect. You know, you might see some of the spiritual gurus out there. They say you're going to be perfect. If you didn't know this, Lucifer was known as perfect. And when you strive with expectations to be perfect, you drive your vibrational frequency all the way down to the lowest, which is known as shame, associated with the devil. This is a spiritual war. This is the science of what's going on right now. I'm grateful for all your support. And let's keep going. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Oh yeah. It's a very powerful time period. The sharing really is so important at this time. Share this video link with the hashtag Schumann Resonance. Share it in your groups. Text it out to friends, whatever you need to do. Email it to your friends. Do whatever you need to do. And collectively, we're going to get this message out there, and the ball just starts rolling and everything just starts growing, and we're growing day after day. It's very interesting what's really going on out there. But if you listen to our, we did a full video on Patreon, the scale of consciousness. Shame is at the bottom. Authenticity, light, the truth is at the top. And now you understand Satan and Christ. It's all connected in the great circle of life. Simba. All right, I love you all. This is an important time period. I want you all to keep your vibrational frequency high at this time. Let's stick together at this time. I love each and every one of you. The greatest support is when you guys share. Keep sharing. Hashtag Schumann Resonance. Let's get it out there. Never stop. Never give in. Just keep going. I love you all, and we're going to have a party real soon on the new earth. Bye for now.